Well, finally, I'm happy to report in this video we got a huge patch for those playing Cyberpunk, as we just got patch 1.1. It's bringing a lot of bug fixes and even some that are Stadia specific. I also have some other pieces of Stadia news, including a game delay and the unfortunate newest feature in state share. It just does not look good. Also, it looks like GeForce now has expanded to more countries, and finally xCloud gets a few more games. All that in this news video, so make sure you guys are subscribed to stay up to date on cloud gaming news. Hit that like button and check the timestamps down below to catch the news that you guys want to see. So let's talk about Cyberpunk Patch 1.1, and it's bringing a lot of improvements to stability, open world, UI, and visual fixes, as well as Stadia specific cleanups that I'll get to here in a second. Some of the notable universal things has to be the memory usage improvements within the game. When you run into the streets with packed full of lots of people, there's really a lot of slowdown at times. Also, the in-game videos, environmental damage, and a lot more. This should hopefully now equal just an overall smoother experience, maybe less FPS drops when you're out and about and you're interacting with various things around the world. But some of the biggest fixes have to be the open world quest and various missions, mostly to do with the main missions of the game, that some were very game-breaking in some cases. So it's really good to see that they're fixing that. But if I'm being honest, this is just a fraction of a lot of the open world bugs that this game currently has. As for what they fixed specifically for Stadia, they fixed an issue with the concert audio that was no longer inaudible and never fade away, which is towards the end of the game. Corrupted textures on several melee weapons, which admittedly, guys, I actually never saw any of that, and I wielded a lot of melee weapons. Tweaked default dead zone settings to be more responsive, so nothing too insane, but I think a few of us, including myself, were a bit surprised to see Stadia specific fixes, and we didn't get a delay like we did with 1.06. Overall, this was honestly just a fraction of the fixes that this game still needs, and according to CD Projekt Red, they will continue with the work on this game with patch 1.2 and other updates. Unfortunately, it's going to take a while to really clean up a lot here, but like I keep telling you guys, if you haven't already dived into this game or you are holding back because of all the bugs, know that they are being worked on, and I personally beat the game myself. And while it was annoying more than anything dealing with so many bugs, I thoroughly enjoyed my time with the game, and I expect it to be a title that I recommend for many years to come now, even right now with some of the issues. But I do hope that they continue to flesh this out as quickly as they can, and like always, I'll keep you guys up to date with the future of Cyberpunk 2077 news in regards to Stadia and, well, cloud gaming. With that, we do have some very quick Stadia news. Piku Niku, if you didn't notice, did not release on the 21st on Stadia, but instead got delayed out of fear of Agent 47, according to Devolver Digital, the publisher of Fall Guys, and instead the game is set to release on February 2nd. Now, I thought this tweet was actually a troll by Devolver Digital, as they are notorious for trolling everyone for various things, but no, the delay is actually legit. The actual reason, though, is definitely a troll, and the first time I've seen a Stadia game announced from Stadia themselves and then delayed so quickly, so it's a bit of interesting news here for sure. With that, the last thing I want to touch on that is Stadia related is unfortunately Hitman 3's state share ended up being a huge dud. When you click on someone's state share, you end up getting teleported to the beginning of the level of which they left you at, what looks at best maybe with the things that they've unlocked. It doesn't actually teleport you to the exact same scenario. Looks like we'll continue to wait until a game actually implements state share the way the feature was envisioned and intended, like Stadia wanted. I hope that happens potentially with the game Humankind, which is the next game set to have this feature, and that game comes out in some months ahead. Either way, I'll keep you guys updated, and hopefully we get to see state share in the glory that the feature can definitely produce and have that potential to be. So it looks as though GeForce now is continuing to expand to more countries, which is great for the service. They're going to be available in Australia, Turkey, and Saudi Arabia sometime later this year. They're going to be partnered with Pentanet in Australia, Turkcell in Turkey, and Zain KSA in Saudi Arabia to bring forth the service to these respected countries. All in all, good stuff, and it's never a bad thing to continue to see cloud gaming expand to more countries and more people. So kudos all around to the GeForce Now team on making this happen pretty soon. And last but not least, we have a few more games announced here for xCloud, and some of these are already available. We have Outer Wilds. This is a game that is well received. Another game called Desperados 3, Donut County, Cyber Shadow, and Yakuza 3, 4, and 5 remastered. So not too bad, and that library just continues to fill up pretty nicely. Honestly, it's pretty impressive. I'm going to continue to keep an eye out for the big improvements that the service is set to get here with the upcoming expansion to PC, iOS support, as well as all the hardware upgrades. With that, let me know your thoughts on the Cyberpunk Patch news, Stadia, GeForce Now expansion, and xCloud games. I'm Sunny, and like always, I'll see you guys in the cloud.